break from being perfect and straight. Show you're leaning off center or the way that you abbreviate in your descent. Going undercover in the nice white lines made up of all your brothers, and they stand up straight like pickets in the suburbs. And you're ashamed to meet up with each other. They want to pull you until you change. You can back hard enough and force them to accommodate you. Can be the queen with your own crown. Now doesn't that sound cool? Scream when you pull you out. Shouldn't have been allowed to. Loud is one they've got mouths full of cotton wool. You put up a fight. You know what it's like to be equal. You can have your back turned or be too big. You'll see nobody else go as far as you did. If when you came out you were told to be less bold, just know if they tear you out you'll come back gold. You made it hard to swallow. You're Apollo with the arrow. Your body's Picasso. You're hollowed, narrowed. You're a bottom up riser, a top down fighter. You're an inside traitor. You're a riot cider. My name is Diem. I'm excited to be here in the sun. This is probably one of the coolest places I've ever played. I gotta make sure I have something on my set list or else I'll have to make up the rest of the show. Last time I played a show, I got to perform this with both of my parents in the audience, and this is a song about their divorce, which is it was really sweet. I was raised on divorces. Both my parents had a couple each. They were practiced when it was their time. I've seen the paperwork. They met in the government by way of knowing themselves. They held out on breaking the home, not with their pushing behind our backs, but with holding us up between. There's no need to pretend God cares if you file jointly. the funniest thing about playing that song for both of my parents in the same room, other than that they sat very close together, they're on great terms because they broke up in 2000, which is amazing, is that my mom showed up late, which is like, that's part of the reason, Mom. Can I get less guitar in the monitor, please? This song is about one of my biggest fears. Changes, don't blame me if it's complicated. I may not know, but I hate it if I'm afraid of changing, cause I built my life this way, then the landslide better come bring me down. Confusion, Tacoma, I'll be moving there before it's over. There'll be signs, symptoms, issues with my wishes, and some things that aren't quite sticking. And there's friction between non and fiction. And if it feels like something's missing, bring me down. Confusion, Tacoma, I'll be moving there before it's over. Confusion, Tacoma, I'll be moving there before it's over. Trying, but it's silent. And you're by my side and trying to be kind, but I get violent. Pull me down. Confusion, Tacoma, I'll be moving there before it's over. Confusion, Tacoma, I'll be moving there before it's over. Confusion, Tacoma, I'll be moving there before it's over. If my status changes, don't blame me if it's complicated. If my status changes, don't blame me if it's complicated. If my status changes, don't blame me if it's complicated. If my status changes, don't blame me if it's complicated.
My flower just died.
Oh, this note is different. I'm practicing getting there with my ears. Maybe a thing you don't practice on stage, but we're already here. Meet me in the lobby, say you'll come to get me in a minute. I left a bit abruptly last time, now you're gonna make me come and get like a hobby. You really meant to do me when it's fitting. Knit us both together till you miss a stitch and then got too much spinning. Our first time alone, not two timing. Though someday situations still come around. Though someday situations sit you down, say, is it worth it? The wait. Though someday situations still come around. Though someday situations sit you down and say, was it worth it? The wait. You follow me on my mind. We're finally at our sign. It feels like I'm free. The past nights were killing me. Your body takes time, and that's what you've given me. Time. Time. Your body takes time, and that's what you've given me. Time. Thank you. I'm just trying to keep my eyes unfocused on the things I wish I could ignore. Like a patient waiting at a party I'm hosting, and my eyes start darting over to the door. I don't want to make all the parts a target just because the arrow points on the dot. The number on the bell could be marked by something you hearted. But most of the time I'm unsurprised when I'm finding it's not. 'Cause every little pop-up in the top right corner is you. Every install update notification is your name breaking through. Every single ding of the cell phone ring, it's true. But nobody ever knows when the message is composed or confused for you. And if it ever is, it's weird, it's like a fist in the gut. I feel I should be happy, but the sappy turned in saccharin sweet. Panic is the byproduct of wanting something too much. So hit me on the answer machine if you're gonna be obsolete. 'Cause every little pop-up in the top right corner is you. Every install update notification is your name breaking through. Your every single ding of the cell phone ring, it's true. should name it Junior, but I wanna slip past the duel. I missed the gate at 17 like Ren, and I can man the ship. Dad's not mad about a half-breed. You can sit and think on a hand. No rush. No rush. No rush. No rush. We can fight the impulses, not be a couple culprits, beat back the compulsion, find each other's pulses, find each other's pulses, find each other's pulses, find each other's pulses, make sure there's no rush. I blame my advantage when you blush or blush. I'm not into planning. I'm out on the porch or I'm in on the landing. Thank you so much for listening.
Daddy. I'm going to be
I'm smiling at your baby.
No, it's okay. She's probably smiling back.
Yeah,
too.
he was.
Lenny,
My goodness.
get over here. Lenny, get over here. Lenny, get over here.
You would like to hold
I have
her.
2 blankets in the
Sarah, do you think you can catch my hat if I throw it to you?
So gross.
That's all right.
Whenever we met.
I gave myself a haircut earlier this week so I could wear a hat and then not look stupid afterward.
I cut my hair ever and I look stupid.
Hey, well, you know, we all have to know ourselves. That's what's important, right? This song, I really like playing it, but I also recently learned how to play it on the accordion. So this is my first time playing it back on the guitar in a couple weeks. And I was like, I was prepping for the show and I was like, I gotta be excited about it, but I just want to play accordion. But I'm not good at it to do a whole set. I'm not throwing shade, just throwing the shades down. Rose-colored frames, I hate how the phrase sounds. Gotta get my praise out, get you an appraisal. Wanna sift all the grays out, manufacture a pink from a hazel. I see your colors come through, I revel in your highlights and hues. All your colors come true. Ready for the limelights and skylights and radiance. To nighttime they're shining in you. All your highlights and hues. We're not fooling the sense. colors come through. I revel in your highlights and hues. All your colors come true. Ready for the limelights and skylights and gradients. Till nighttime they're shining in you. Promise you the rose ain't a ruse. I see your colors come through. I revel in your highlights and hues. All your colors come true. Ready for the limelights and skylights and gradients. Tonight time they're shining in you. I promise you the rose ain't a ruse. All your highlights and hues. All your highlights and hues. Mind if you find a label that optimizes me? I'd like to be signed to cable, late night talk showing my CD. 'Cause I've been on my own for years now. I've been buying my own wine for weeks. If I'm out of luck, then I guess you're in the sun. Get me back up on my feet, 'cause I've been trying to find and to sign at the sight of the little X and the line. And if you'd like to decide on my life in the lines like a book, I'll be Madeline. If you want, I can be Madeline. Agency like yours, it'd be fine if the bottom fell out. I'll embrace the name, 'cause you gotta be famous to truly win the label to sell out. Got your finest print, the best I've been with, and you'll stand right by my side to have my back, my interests at heart. You're contractually obliged to. 'Cause I've been on my own for years now. I've been buying my own wine for weeks. And if I'm out of luck, then I guess you're in some. You'll get me back up on my feet, 'cause I've been trying to find and to sign at the side of the little X and the line. And if you'd like to decide on my life in the lines like a book, I'll be Madeline. Oh, you bet I neglected to check all the rest. I don't expect you to be out of line. But if you'd like to decide on my life in the lines, I'm your Madeline. Whoa. If you want, I can be Madeline. Pull your hand back from the burner. Trace the coil marks on your skin. Track the pattern that emerges. Match the lines of strike again. Let him re-up on his chances. you down again. Let him see you now red-handed. Let it eat away at him. Throw it away. Stone dribble out. Stone dribble out. You've doubled up. Don't dribble down. Don't dribble down. You can't not breathe to please someone. You can't not eat to feed someone. You can't not need and be someone. You can't not need and be. Let your scars become the boundary. Make them respect the semaphore. Read the red flags from a distance. There will be no white flag above your door. And throw it away. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Struggle out, wriggle out, you'll wriggle out. You can't not breathe to please someone. You can't not eat to feed someone. You can't not need and be someone. You can't not need and be. could have been one to bring you down. We could have said that we could work this out. We would have been wrong. I had to let you fall to prove that getting up was possible. I thought it was the way to let you know I'd rather see you happy from a distance than miserable up close. Hey, I want to see you happy now. I want to see you happy now. I want to see you happy now. I want to see you happier now. Thank you so much for listening. Gross. But this song is about that and how the urban legend and the romantic comedy are so intertwined. This is called The Grand Gesture and Other Remarkable Legends. My name has been Evan Diem, and it will continue to be that after I'm done. That was me knocking on the car door, baby. That was me kneeling in the backseat, baby. That was me disappearing right when you let me out of sight. That was me grabbing at your ankles when you try to leave. I don't really understand why you don't believe me. I was parallel motorcycle lights. That was me running to your flight gate, baby. That was me, the one you complete, baby. That was me holding up the boombox in your front yard. That was me hanging up the flyers. Do you want to meet my bounty boundless as the sea? Baby, you better believe the bard. But if I want you to take me back, then all I gotta do is hit the archetype. I don't have to change my habits. I just have to pay and pacify. But there is a real danger, more present in myself than a passerby. No better way to disrespect you than to make a sweet show from a saccharine lie. That was me calling on the upstairs phone. That was me touching on your hand so you know you're not alone. Baby, that was me to prove apocryphal accounts true. That was me with the rose petal ritual to make your love appear. That was my letter every day over a year. Baby, that was me saying I can't live without you. But if I want you to take me back, then all I gotta do is hit the archetype. I don't have to change my habits. I just have to pay and pacify. But there is a real danger, more present in myself than a passerby. No better way to disrespect you than to make a sweet show from a saccharine lie. Seems so pleasant out of practice, but those gestures just aren't practical. Man of your dreams is fantastic. As a matter of fact, he is fantastical. A TV trope he reenacted. Events depicted aren't actual, and there's no monster at your window, but no one's throwing rocks to try to wake you up. That was me pulling on the car door with a hook and me Kneeling in the backseat, hiding from the beams. Baby, that was meanness. That was me, slashing at your ankles when you try to leave. I'm starting to understand why you want to believe that it was a truck's headlights and you drive scared. And that was me, heavy breathing on the upstairs phone. That was me, licking on your hand so you know you're not alone. Baby, that was me saying that it's all a nightmare. But there is a real danger, more present in myself than a passerby. No better way to disrespect you than to make a sweet show from a saccharine lie. Thank you. I'm done.